This is the Barefoot Garage's newest tool in carburation testing and engine running. Rolling workbench. So we'll put it together and show you. Down the back of the ramp, we just use some strapping to hold the ramps to stop them sliding apart when you put your feet on them, so you can't see that without it. So we tie it down just around the fork legs. Just got to hold it balanced more than anything. So that's got the bike up there. From here, we use the little motor on the front here, and we can push the bike back. I can push the bike back so it comes off the rollers. We can take this middle floor out of it. So we can use it on this if we like. Because all we need to do, we take this bolt out and that floor slides out. So then we can actually lay under the bench and play with the transmission or whatever we need to underneath. Or we make a big drip tray in here with a drain hole at one end, and we don't have to worry about drain dishes and that. We can just undo everything, oil will land on there and go to the one point and drain all the oil out as it stands here now. But if we want to use the rollers, we just push it back. It's nice and gentle, nice and slow, one-man operation. it's up off the rollers there now. Just pull that floor out. And then we'll just bring it back. Getting the ups and downs wrong. Just rolls into the rollers, just like so. And from there, we can go about setting all the engine up and put all our gauges and everything on it and do a carburation test. So I'll quickly show you that. So as we can see, these are vacuum gauges, so they'll measure the amount of air going between the carburetors and the motor. So it won't be through the carburetor, it'll be going past the butterflies that operate how much air and fuel you get into the motor. So we'll start it. So we can see there now that it's all good. But idling it up, we can idle it up slowly. And we can see that number one, once you get the load up on the motor, it's not getting as much air as the other three. So from here, we can do another test. Wind it back down again. We can do another test. We'll actually put it in gear. Where the rollers come into it, we put it in gear and put a load under it, and then we can idle it up again. So we'll do that. So from that, what I was saying is getting this one was reading not as much as the other three, so this one is getting more. Number one is getting more air, so it's number one carburetor is leaking somewhere under load, which is where sometimes you'll get a pop out the exhaust pipe, or varying symptoms of things gone wrong. But from there we can go through, and we know we only need to pull number one carburetor down instead of pulling them all down and chasing something. We know exactly what we're looking for on that number one carburetor. So that basically is it. It's paid for itself already. I've just made it out of scrap mostly, but I've been able to really Mickey Mouse fine tune. The carburetors I've done 2 already since I've had this bench built in the last 8 hours, 10 hours. So it has really paid for itself already. And if you're looking at a really long-term project, we can take all these boards and everything off again, and it just comes down to something that you can get right in against the motor, right in against the bike, and you're not bent down here like this with the bike on the floor. It's just so much easier. It's a project I've been working on a long time, and yeah, I'm finally glad it's come to what it's come to. So once you've done all your work on it, it's just a matter of grabbing your buttons and pushing it back out of the rollers, which is why I needed the motor, because you're never going to do that by foot or by force, just by yourself. It's never going to work. It takes a lot of doing. So we can just push that out of the road. Like so, we'll put the floor back in it. Just bring it back down to its resting place at the front. We drop the side stand, take your straps off it, jump on it, and even from there, it still takes a bit of getting up over that back roller. So we use the buttons, and then we just give it a nudge over the back roller and slide her off the ramps. The thing I like about it is it's so gentle and slow. You know, if something starts to happen, it happens so slowly that you've got time to catch it, or got time to move or readjust yourself. Yeah, I'm quite impressed. Put that down there. You don't even have to have the motor going. It's just a matter of launching it out of that. And steady. It's going to, when you hit that front roller, it's going to slide a bit, so you've got to be ready for that. And there you have it. It's a lot of designing and a lot of thought. At one point I nearly gave up because I just couldn't make it work, but I'm glad I persevered with it, and it's done.